Hi again, everybody, and welcome on in from Mesa, Arizona. It is that time of year. It's spring training, and you're thinking about coming out to Arizona for all the spring training baseball action. But over the next half hour, we're going to show you not just baseball. We're going to have Buster Olney with us, one of the best in the business, talking spring training, but also where to golf, like right here at Las Sendas, where to hike, the Savannah Bananas in the valley. Also, Eliav Eats, and other fun items around the great sport of Cactus League and Cactus League baseball. Thanks for being with us. Welcome on in. Buster Olney with us for a few minutes from ESPN. All right, specifically Cactus League. When you are here, favorite ballpark? Do you have one?
I think, and again, you go back to what you know, the ballpark in Peoria for me, because I was covering the Padres when they moved into that facility.
Yep.
So I can still see in my mind's eye Tony Gwynn, working out there and being excited about having that possibility. The ballpark that the Dodgers play and they share with the White Sox, that's an amazing park. The Diamondbacks ballpark is excellent. I kind of wonder if you were to just do a random draw or you bring baseball fans in and not tell them who plays in the ballpark, if the Diamondbacks park in the end would be the favorite one of fans around the sport.
That's good. That's good to put that. Focusing in on teams here in the Cactus League and a storyline or two. You mentioned Cincinnati, and I would agree with you, and there's star power there too. Fans coming out from Cincinnati going to Goodyear. What's the spring training angle for you that they should be looking at?
Well, with Tito taking over the team, I'm curious if they're more efficient in 25 than they were in 24. Last year, as you know, they went 15 and 29 in one-run games. That was the worst record in the big leagues. And so even if they, merely play 500 in one-run games, then they're going to be a dramatically improved team. They've been aggressive during the course of the wintertime in terms of making additions. And then you add a Francona, who has demonstrated time and again in his career that he makes teams better. And you have an Ellie De La Cruz as one of baseball's superstars. Terry told me a great story about how earlier this winter, after he was named the manager of the Reds, got on a plane, went down to the Dominican Republic. Ellie came over to his hotel and he asked him, what do you want to accomplish in this game? And Ellie's response was, I want to be the best player in the game. And Tito said, okay, that's great, but how about we adjust this? How about you want to be the best player in the game for the best team? And, I've seen Terry have that sort of effect on players. And so I'm really curious as to what comes out of Cincinnati, a small market team that's trying to win this year.
Thumbnail on Cleveland.
For me, the Guardians will be difficult to overtake within that division unless Detroit, adds more as we go along here in spring training. Maybe they're the team that gets Alex Bregman, because Cleveland could have, again, his dominant bullpen. It really is kind of amazing that they accomplished all that they did last year, despite the fact that the rotation was so beat up. You would assume at some point Shane Bieber is going to rejoin that group during the course of the year. And in front of that bullpen, it's an excellent team. I actually like a lot of what they did this winter.
Well, hey, spring training almost here. You're coming to watch your favorite teams from wherever in the country you are right now. But there's some more baseball that when you come early to Arizona to see your teams in the Cactus League that you can come watch. Here, watching the Savannah Bananas here with Austin Krasminski, Krem, as he's known. You live in Arizona. People are coming out, and if they're coming to see you guys at Camelback Ranch, right now we're at Sloan Park, what can they expect?
They are going to expect the craziest baseball game that they've ever seen. You're going to see things on a baseball field you've never seen before. A lot of entertainment. Things are going to be happening every single second of those 2 hours during that game, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Come on,
Do it, Pokey!
We've been watching rehearsals. So what really goes into it? Because I can see some guys, you were telling us off camera yourself, the dancing's kind of hard. You start watching other guys and try to get in rhythm. I mean, what goes into all the rehearsals and making that happen?
Yeah, so we never want to do the same thing twice. And we always want to do new dances, maybe a little bit harder of a dance. So it just kind of gets better and better every single year and every single game that we do.
Do I do the Kevin Durant after the inning?
Whoop!
We want to make it very entertaining and show that not only are we baseball players, but we can move a little bit too.
What's been the best part about being a Savannah Banana for you over the years?
It's brought the love of the game back for me. I struggled a lot. Everything was about winning and losing, and I lost the fact of like having fun while playing. And since joining the team last year, it's definitely been the best time of my life, and I've never had more fun playing the game.
What do you think surprises them when they come out and watch you guys?
That we're really good at baseball. The clips that you see are such a small bit of what we do on the baseball field, and the best way to describe it is you just have to come to a game to really see. Seeing it online is awesome, but to experience it in person, it's just another level.
What an amazing day, though. Beautiful. Why would you live anywhere else? Not me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
You live in Arizona. Where are some places they need to go, whether it's to eat, check out, away from when they're here to watch baseball?
Here to watch baseball, if you are on the west side, definitely go to Westgate. Westgate has been just growing like crazy. A lot of restaurants, a lot of cool shops. I know Pop Stroke just opened up a few years back with Tiger Woods. It's a very fun place. I will definitely be there next week since I love to golf, and I know a lot of the guys are going to be there too. So definitely check out Westgate. It's a great time if you're on the west side. East side, you can't beat Scottsdale. Between the shops and the restaurants, everything is just so amazing.
We're just getting started from here in Arizona along with the baseball. Where do you go hike? Claudia Collins will take you out on the rocks. The McBeans and the beautiful golf at Los Sendas. One of the picturesque spots you'll definitely want to bring your clubs out. And then later in the show, Eliav eats at Valle Luna, the Mexican food you'll want to enjoy. Spring training continues on from Arizona.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild here.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains.
Oh yeah, baby! Let's go!
Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria, New York-style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York-style Pizzeria.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring. Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget.
Let's go!
Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to On the Rocks. I'm your trail guide, Claudia Collins, and I'm taking you along for my adventures as I check hikes, waterfalls, and other outdoor activities off of my Arizona bucket list. Today we're heading to the Spur Cross Ranch Conservation Area to hike Dragonfly Trail. This trail is 1.8 miles long with 139 feet of elevation gain, and it's rated easy. I wanted to add this disclaimer: when you arrive at the small parking lot at the trailhead, don't be fooled. There's a ton of additional parking down the road, and there's really easy to follow trail markers to make your way to the start of the trailhead.
Today we're trying out another family-friendly hike. This one brings us up north to the Carefree Cave Creek area, and I think just across the board from what we've seen so far, definitely family-friendly. It's all families out here with small kids. Let's check it out.
I decided I wanted to do something different for this week's hike. I've never hiked in this part of Arizona, and just the drive through Cave Creek and Carefree alone made this trip worth it. And it didn't take long for me to realize that this hike would be even more picturesque. There were so many cacti, and we hadn't even gone more than a quarter of a mile at this point in our trek. And while we're in the desert, those lush green trees made me realize this would be a bit of an oasis. Very quickly, you see the landscape change on this hike. We go from the desert to seeing plants and trees I've never seen this close to Phoenix before. Kids and pups alike would enjoy hopping around on the boulders here, and the water crossings are just the cherry on top of the perfect trail. I decided to do the opposite of what All Trails recommended, and I went counterclockwise, mostly because I was too impatient and way too eager to save this first water crossing. The water was cold, as you can imagine, but so crystal clear. Remember how I said the landscape quickly changes? Nothing could have prepared me for just how gorgeous the terrain would be after turning this corner. I mean, the saguaros were towering over us. I may have seen some of the biggest saguaros I've ever seen with my own eyes. I just had to stop and take a mental picture, and a few real pictures too, of course. Another thing I loved about this hike was the amount of shade. Because of the tall trees and even saguaros along the creek, we were able to stay protected from the sun, and on this particular day, the wind. We loved exploring every inch of this trail, and I couldn't help but smile at all of the families enjoying time outdoors with their young kids. And their kids were loving it even more than their parents. I still think Mia might have had the most fun though. I'm going to keep the Jewel of the Creek as just that, a bit of a treasure hunt. Instead of filming this whole part of the hike, we just hung around the water and enjoyed it for a little bit before making our way back to the trailhead.
If I could only use 2 words to describe this hike, it would be pure joy. Didn't know what was coming around every corner: the water, the saguaros, the green trees. All of it was unexpected and so beautiful.
Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time on The Rocks.
Great hike.
Here in Arizona, we have over 100 golf courses in Maricopa County alone. So it's not just all the spring training camps. Las Sendas in Mesa, the McBeans, Wayne and Lloyd. I sat down with them on their beautiful property. The McBeans are here. This is their home. This is Las Sendas. How did this come to be, guys? How did it work out?
About 18 years ago, my wife and I decided to move down here. I used to play in the National Hockey League, and I married an American girl and became American. And my brother and my parents were wintering down here, and we decided to move down here. So we joined Las Sendas, and 2 years later, it came up for sale, and I phoned my brother, and we bought it.
Never looked back?
Never looked back.
No, we not only not looked back, but it changed our lives. You know, we moved from Calgary, Alberta to Arizona. Change of life, change of culture, change of country. It's been really exciting.
There are people watching right now in Southern California, in the Midwest. They're freezing, they're coming here for spring training, and they're saying, okay, Brad, you talked about Las Sendas. Why Las Sendas? Why from the golf point of things?
Well, it's a golf mecca, number one. There's a lot of choice and a lot of places to play. In the East Valley, we are literally the only mountain desert golf course. It's extremely challenging. It's an excellent condition. If you're in Chicago or somewhere where there's snow or cold, this is the place to be. It's warm. We have, I think we've had 160 days with no rain. It's a wonderful place to come, golf, experience the sports that are being offered here. And of course, we also have great food and beverage. We've got all sorts of things to be able to do when you're here.
Mesa is a very easy place to get to, with Sky Harbor being 20 minutes away. Coming down and visiting in the Mesa area from your northern climates and getting the weather we get down here, and the golf courses are in fabulous shape. So flying into Sky Harbor basically from anywhere in North America.
If you're driving over to see the Angels or see the Dodgers, Padres from Southern California, not a far drive over to Mesa. Once you get out here, it's not just golf. I see a smoker. I see a lot of places to sit and have a great time.
We do. We have 3 different restaurants on property. We've got a sports grill, which is 18 televisions, sports going all the time. It's very fast. It's fun. It's energetic. We've got a dining room for those that want to have kind of a date night or something a little quieter. And then we have this incredible outdoor patio, which seats 180 people. We have live entertainment every night of the week. We feature smoked products such as our prime rib and steaks and ribs and all that kind of thing. It's just it's a fun place, and we have maybe the best sunsets you can find in the valley.
That's no joke.
As well as up top, we have a pavilion that we do a lot of banquets, weddings, parties for New Year's, Christmas parties, company functions. It seats up to 300 people with the exact same view of the valley.
Alice Cooper's event is up there.
Alice Cooper's
How did that
event
come
is
to
up
be?
there.
How did that come to be?
Alice Cooper called me the day we bought the golf course, asking if he could come and play. And I quite honestly thought it was one of my buddies kidding me. I told him, sure, come on out, Alice. Next day, Alice showed up. And I went, you got to be kidding me. And I got introduced to him. He told me how much he enjoyed playing here. And it started to become a regular thing on a weekly basis. We all became really close friends. We've been hosting the Solid Rock Teen Center Celebrity Golf Tournament for 15 years now. We raised over $1 million in one night with his live concert. He brings in a lot of his rock and roll legends to play in it, and it's just an incredible event for the entire valley.
The event, I must say, I played in it once. One time I walk out and there's limousines pulling up, and some of the legends of rock and roll are actually getting out. They might be a little bleary-eyed from the night before, but hey, it's all in good fun. That event looks like it's just been terrific for you.
It's been one of our keystone events here. We do the Coyote alumni. I'm the president of the Coyote alumni, and we do a lot of charity work for youth hockey here in the valley, and as well as the Alice Cooper event. And the day before the golf tournament, he puts on a concert on our range, puts up a 40,000 square foot tent and a stage, and all the legends that you were talking about get up there, and they perform for the community. So it's an amazing event.
Favorite hole?
Number 4. It's a very difficult par 4 with a landing area and a waste area that you've got to play short to. And then you've got a 180 yard shot up into an incredible mountain back screen with an elevated green. It's just gorgeous. Tough, but gorgeous.
Favorite hole?
18. Reachable into par 5. You have 2 lakes to contend with, and you're staring right down the valley, right at Camelback. I don't think there's a better finishing hole in Arizona.
And I have to say this, I'm a hack, okay? I'm gonna be in the 90s. That's just who I am. Sometimes maybe in the mid-80s. But this is a course you can come to. I brought my wife out here. I brought friends out here. It's one of these courses you come out to and you just get away. It's so peaceful, serene. It's hard. It's dang hard in a good way. But even for somebody like myself, I enjoy it, and I still break 100. Like, you guys would probably want me to break 80 or 70, but no.
One of the reasons why my wife and I chose here is we wanted to play a true desert golf course. We're in Arizona. You can play wall-to-wall grass golf courses pretty much anywhere in the world. But here, you want to play a desert golf course. And this is a true desert golf course designed by Robert Trent Jones Jr. And as my brother was saying, almost every hole has an unbelievable view of the mountains, of the desert, of the valley. So it's great for those people that don't live in Arizona and they want to come down and get the true desert feel. Come play Los Sendas.
We've constantly been rated in the top 10 for most challenging golf course in Arizona. Some of the things that we did when we got involved and purchased the club was to try to make it more golfer friendly. When we got it, the desert was very heavily vegetated. There's been a lot of desert cleanup. You've now got an opportunity, if you do miss a fairway, that you can actually find your ball and play it. So it's a little less mean than maybe what.
That's true.
Yeah, it is true, isn't it? And that, you know what, that's part of the experience. We want people to come out and have fun, but really be tested. And it does. It tests you to your limits, but it also does give a little back.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring. Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
The Auction Indian community and Troon Golf invite you to tee up a pure golf experience at Auction Southern Dunes Golf Club. Ranked by Golf Magazine as the 5th best golf course you can play in Arizona, Southern Dunes is known for spectacular customer service, a championship layout, premier course conditions, and a relaxed atmosphere the moment you drive down the front entrance. Check out the short course #Mini Dunes or dine at the Arroyo Grill. Auction Southern Dunes Golf Club, a pure golf experience.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria. New York-style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York-style Pizzeria.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring. Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Welcome back to Eats with Eliav. I'm here with Kelly Bolus. And Kelly, thank you for having us again at Valle Luna.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
This time it's going to be a little bit different because we are going to do a taco fiesta. We are at the Bell location, so if you're going to the Mariners or the Padres, it's just up the 101. How has Valle Luna really ingrained itself into the community around here?
Well, we've been here for 40 years and we have tons of regulars that come here for all their birthdays. We support all the community programs, all the Little League teams that are coming to us for years. We have them all posted on the wall. People come in and say, we have a picture from 1986 somewhere, and try looking for it.
All right, welcome to the Taco Fiesta. We're gonna break these down and then we're gonna rank them in terms of like, love, and need. All right, Kelly, so start us off. I know you love all these, so I'll be the judge. So where are we going?
So we're gonna start with the Baja Fish Taco Platter. This is on our happy hour menu.
You know, I'm a big sauce guy, so that's already a good start. Could you all hear that crunch?
So this is our Pepe's Border Tacos, which is the carne asada mixed with chorizo.
Oh my God, look at that. We're going for it. All right, Kelly? Look at that. Spurge, get in on that. Okay, don't judge me for this, Mom. That one might be the need. That one might be the need.
Okay, these are our grilled carne asada tacos. And it's garnished with the cilantro and onion as well.
Look how hefty this is. My Lord. Like first. I like this. I like it a lot. Dude, that crunch was beautiful. The sauce is fantastic. I love this. I love it. Carne asada taco, are you kidding me? Any day of the week, but I need this. I need this.
The Pepe's Border Tacos.
There we go. Like, love, need. But order each one of them, you be the judge. No fiesta is complete without drinks.
Okay, so this is our Sangria Rita. All right, this is our Corona Rita.
That's such a good blend. So this one seems menacing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is the fuzzy lemonade. This is Western Sun Peach Vodka and lemonade.
Just like the tacos, we're gonna start at the like. I like this. I do, I like it. Ooh, this is tough. Lemonade, I love the lemonade. I love the lemonade because you can have it even pregame. And then I need this guy. Need it, I understand why it's the top seller. Look at it. If you're coming up for spring training, they got Valle Lunas all across the valley. So make sure to visit. And thank you for watching Eats with Eliav.
Well, a lot that we brought you over this half hour, and for the next 7 weeks, every week we'll take you around Arizona for the Cactus League and all the fun that you can see when you get on out here. I'm Brad Cesmat. We'll see you again next week. Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria, New York style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York style pizzeria.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild here.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains.
Oh yeah, baby! Let's go!
Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.